Hey Fit Fam, I am coming at you from beautiful Bali at the moment, just at a cafe, just getting a little bit of work done. What I'm going to be doing today is reviewing Youfoodz. So people always ask what's more important, training or nutrition, and I mean the answer really is both. For me, what I would say is it's probably a bit easy to get your training right first, particularly if you're starting, because you kind of need to force yourself to get to the gym once a day. Getting into that good routine, that good training habit's really important for you to burn calories, it gets you in a good routine, and then everything can kind of flow on from there. But it's once a day you have to force yourself to get to the gym. What you do there and all the rest of it obviously can be tweaked, but it's really important to just get there and keep your body moving daily. Your nutrition, on the other hand, is quite hard and quite challenging to really stay on top of. And this is because you're eating 3, 4, 5 meals a day, you're having your coffees, there's more opportunities basically to come off track. So it's probably the harder of the two to really keep on track and to get really good results out of. Having said that, getting your nutrition in place is probably more important when it comes to body composition. So it's really important that you look at what you're eating, how you're eating, when you're eating, and you really ensure that you're getting the right stuff in order for you to get the best body composition that you can. So what I'm going to be doing today, guys, is I'm going to be reviewing Youfoodz 70-30. Now this meal plan is basically 70% of really good, healthy, nutritious food, 30% a little bit naughty, a little bit more keep your sanity in place. And the idea is balance, right? So you don't have to eat every single meal, chicken, rice, and veg. You can mix it up in terms of what you eat. The idea is to have something that's sustainable. If you're keeping sustainability within your diet, you're gonna be more inclined to stay on track longer term. I'm gonna show you guys what it is. I'm also gonna be ordering some as well. It's really easy, the interface before. I have actually used this previously. When you order Youfoodz, not just the 70-30 ones, but also any of their meal plans, it gets delivered to you. So all the meals are there ready to go. Just makes it really easy to keep on track. So if you're someone who's quite busy, and I know pretty much everyone watching this is, it just means that you've got the meals there, you know what you're eating. The problem is with a lot of people with a full-time job, with kids, uni, whatever, they fall off track quite easily, and I totally get it. So by doing something like this, you can really stay on track with what you're eating, and you don't have to think about it too much. And to be honest with you, the prices are reasonable anyway. If you're gonna be buying your own meals and doing it, this is actually a really easy way to do it. So I'm gonna show you guys what the interface looks like and how easy it is to order these. All right, so guys, we've got it all up here. So you can see you've got your starter plan, classic, and the complete plan. So just depending on what you want to look at, you can look at just doing lunch and dinners, you can do your snacks as well, or you can do the complete plan here. I'm gonna jump into the starter plan just because it's nice and easy to begin with. So I'm just gonna click over here and load it up for you. So within the plan here, the idea is it's meant to keep nice and simple. So you can see your breakfast, you can then just add in what you want to look. Once you click onto it, you can see all the meals are here. You can see under $3.50, these are your clean meals. So you've got things like your egg white omelets, your brekkie balls, your cocoa protein oats, granola, and you've got all the options here. So for me, I'm gonna pick egg white potato smash in terms of my breakfast for that day. And then you can work your way down. So you've got your snacks here, your lunches and dinners here. So when you click onto this one, it pre-populates all of your lunches, all of your dinners for the week. So it's there ready to go. Some of these are really delicious. So I'm just gonna go onto the lunch and show you kind of some of the options. Tuscan bacon sweet mash, you've got the chicken katsu, you've got the baked fish and chips, peri peri. So all of these options are great. And the beautiful thing is too, is that within each of those, so let's use loaded chicken and pumpkin salad, for example, you can then scroll over it, and what it has, it's got your calories, your proteins, your carbs, and your fats in each of them. So for those that are really measuring their food out, this is such an easy way to keep on track of how many macros you are needing for each meal. And you can see it's got it for all the different options there. So there are a ton of options here too. So for those that like variety within their meals, really easy. Moroccan chicken and veg is a really good one, guys. Unbeatable chicken and broth, that's awesome. It's got beetroot on top of it, super low in terms of fat and carbs, but your proteins are up. So there are your lunches. And your dinners here as well. So you can see a lot of these ones, you get the peri peri chicken and rice, more carbs in that one in particular, which is great. Clean steak and mushroom sauce, that one's delicious. Super easy here, guys, as well. If you want to swap something out, so say you want to swap this one out, click on here, you can then scroll down, and let's say you prefer to have a peri peri chicken and rice, simply choose it below, and I'll swap it out in there as well. So it makes it nice and easy to do. A lot of the snacks are really cool as well. You can then have things like your veggie sticks, smoky barbecue chicken chips, got your drinks, and all the rest of it. So nice and simple. These are awesome as well. I guess for me it's 4:58 in the morning at the moment, about to head to the gym, about to run some sessions, so it's really easy to get packed for the day. This is me for today. I'm going to bring 2 of these bad boys, the egg omelets with potato smash, loaded chicken pumpkin salad, satay chicken, and the Mac Daddy. Alright, so just finished off the F45 session. Got my egg white omelette and potato smash here, so nice and easy, chuck in the microwave. It's just a really easy snack, so for me, this is about saving time and also getting my meals in the right time as well makes a lot of difference for me. So nice and easy. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Whack it in and you're pretty much ready to go. Just 2 minutes. Easy. The only thing is you have to wait 2 minutes, so it's a long time when you're hungry. It really is. Hi guys, so I've just wrapped up a week of using Youfoodz. Been eating basically breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, all the rest of it. So it's actually it's been quite interesting. I have used them before, but this is the new 70-30 range. So it's all about having 70% weight loss and then 30% refreshing food. So more sort of loosening up a little bit on your diet or your nutrition. So it's all about balance, which I think is really, really important. I think what they're doing with this 70-30 approach is really positive because it's really encouraging you that you don't have to eat some boring meal every single day, every single time you go to eat. You can actually have a bit of variety in your foods, and you can actually go outside of your macros. Well, not outside of your macros, but you can go outside of your healthy foods every so often, as long as you're keeping track of everything. That's the most important thing. So I'm just going to talk a little bit more about my experiences with it and be really open and transparent. So yes, this is a collaboration I've been doing with Youfoodz, but at the same time, I really want people to take out that it is a true review on what the product is and how it works. So that way you can actually make an informed decision when you guys are looking yourself to maybe purchase Youfoodz or another brand, or maybe even if you're not even doing this, maybe you're just thinking about potentially getting into the pre-made food market. All right, so a few topics I'm going to choose for actually reviewing this one. They're my own. I don't really have like a list of food reviews. I'm no MasterChef judge, but for me, there's a few things I look at when I look at my diet and nutrition, which I think is really, really important. For me, and what I always say to my clients is that your training will get you healthy, fit and strong, but it is your nutrition that will get you a true body composition change. The trick, which a lot of people miss, Youfoodz aside, is really keeping track of what they're eating, really understanding what's going into their body, and that will give them the best opportunity to make changes and tweaks in order for them to get the results that they want. So for me, one of the key things I would use these guys for is convenience. Convenience for them is super high. So you would have seen at the start of this video, the purchase is online, you then go through the journey and then gets delivered to your door. From there, you've got all your meals there, chuck them in the fridge, and then bring them throughout the day and just heat them up. And for a lot of people that are really busy, I've got a full-time job, I've got 2 gyms, one is just beside me, that's Chatswood over there. I've got an online business which I run, and I do other things, social media collaborations and stuff like that. So the more I can save in terms of my time, the better it can be for me to do other things as well. So it's really, really important. So if you're after a time saver, these are great. I see it really beneficial for people who are, maybe they have corporate jobs, kids, and they're just busy all day long. It's quite challenging to stay on top of your diet. It's something that comes almost last when you're so busy in the wrap of things. So yeah, it's super convenient for people that are really busy. So that in that sense, these type of products are great. Now in terms of the taste, I've tried a whole range of meals. This is an egg white omelette with sweet mash. There's a whole lot of chicken, there's a whole lot of steak and veggies and all the rest of it. In terms of the taste, I have actually tried a few brands before. Honestly, hand on heart, this is probably the best tasting pre-made meal company I've ever had. So in terms of taste, really good. Like it tastes fresh. The packaging comes really nice as well. Like I've seen some of the packaging doesn't look as appealing. But yeah, in terms of the freshness of the food, really good. And they last me for the week. I did the Monday to Friday piece where I had the meals all week. It's Friday now and I'm still having fresh meals. They taste great. So in terms of taste, really, really good. Top of the market from what I've tried. The next one is nutrition. This is probably the most important part and probably why you're watching this video. One of the really easy things with these is it actually will give you a nutritional value on each of the different packaging. I'm hoping that focus is there. But you can see it's got the calorie intake at the front, really, really important, and all the packaging will have that. And then on the back, it's actually gonna have the actual nutrients there in terms of what you're eating. So in terms of tracking how many calories you're eating, and I'm a big fan of macros, as anyone who sees this stuff knows, you can actually track the macros on the back as well, so your proteins, carbs and fats. and that will really keep you on track for it. So it's really, in terms of nutrients, easy to track. And with the 70-30 rule, you can kind of see how much you're having, what you're having, and you really keep on top of things. So top notch, really easy, particularly for those that are buying things on the fly without having to work it out. You just go bang, they're my calories. You can pre-work out your macros, so you can just have it there, and that way you know what you're eating. So really easy in that sense. So they're probably the main pieces I look at when I'm looking at my food, nutrition. There's obviously cost. These guys are $9-10 a meal. Totally reasonable. You'd spend that anyway if you're buying your own food, or even if you make your own food. So in terms of cost, I think they're really affordable. I think they're fair in terms of what they have, so it's great. In terms of the actual overall feedback for it, they're great. These are probably the best pre-made company I've had. I know there's a lot out there that I haven't tried, so it's a bit unfair for me to say that without having tried all of them, but from the ones I have, these guys are definitely up there. Convenience is great, taste is good, you can keep track of your macros, great for people that are busy. I always recommend these type of companies to people that are just so busy that you don't have time to cook, you don't have time to prepare your own meals, and you start to buy out all the time. So you might be on the fly, you might go to get some fast food, you might buy things that you wouldn't normally buy. In that sense, these are great. I actually recommend for people even to have them in their fridge, just a few of them, in case that you get held back at work one day, you just need to eat something quick. You'd rather get something which you know is good for you than buying something on the fly which isn't going to have the right nutrients and right macros in there, because that starts to get you off track a little bit, and that's not what we want, right? We want to stay on track, we want to keep across our goals, even when life gets in the way, even when we're busy, even when we're exhausted, we don't want to cook. So it's super easy to order. The ordering process was probably the easiest one I've tried. Packaging's fun, it looks enticing, it's simple. So yeah, really positive actually. And I think that for those looking into these type of companies, have a look at these guys, they're great. And let me know how you go. I think the 70-30 rule is something that's really brilliant and should be applied throughout everything. Having that balance in between is really important, as you've probably seen in some of the posts as well. Yes, I'm doing it for food. I think it's really important to have those meals, but the majority of the time I'm counting my macros, I'm keeping on top of everything. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was a really honest review. If you have any other questions around it, please ask me. Really happy to answer anything, whether certain meals I thought were better than others, whether it's right for your situation, hit me up and I can help you out with that one. But if you enjoyed it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon.